going on here? What has your cheap wallet employing so many workers?
Tevla, I'm surprised to see you in the middle of the day. I thought you burned in the sunlight.
Don't change the subject. What are you doing here?
Oh, it's toilet paper, my dear sanguine acquaintance.
What did you call me?
You see, Tev, for a myriad of reasons that are neither worth explaining nor understanding, all of the 16 currently developed planets are experiencing a massive shortage of the golden ass candy known as butt wipe.
What?
Being the enterprising capitalist with exceptional foresight that I am, I saw this shortage coming from more than a Google away. That's more than a quintillion meters in layman's terms.
That's not even measurable.
And thus, I leapt into action to expand Strife solutions into personal hygiene product production. This is just one of many warehouses I'm running to package and move product out to every little nook and cranny of the civilized world, where greedy anthropomorphic capitalist raccoons can pass on the exploitation by price gouging every desperate customer who walks into their backwater shop. I tell you, Tev, it's a beautiful day when people start panic buying, because I make a killing every time. I know. Even I am left in awe of my exceptional intelligence.
So you're selling toilet paper at an inflated price during a shortage?
That's not fair. I don't like it when you put my genius in such simple terms.
Your genius can only be described in simple terms and four-letter words.
Oh, I know this one. Poop. That's the four-letter word of the hour. If it wasn't for that, there would be no need for this stuff.
Ugh. Is such a large operation really necessary, though? I mean, it's a lot of infrastructure and workers for just one commodity.
One? Oh, no, Tevla. This isn't a single commodity. It's a product line. After all, the thing that caresses your bunghole at least once a day requires variety based on the contents of your pocketbook.
You mean to tell me you've created standard and premium versions of something that you'll literally use the same and flush away?
Not just standard and premium versions, but an entire litany of anus-rubbing rolls. Here, come this way. I'll show you what we have. We'll start with what you already know, the basic of the anus. Standard white and fluffy toilet paper, good for all occasions, whether they be quick and clean or truly detrimental dietary dilemmas.
Why do you have to play up something as boring as toilet paper? This is a necessity. It doesn't need a sales pitch.
That won't do, Tev. We're in the middle of a golden opportunity to sell more of something than anyone will ever need in a lifetime. Everyone is already eager to buy too much, so now is the exact time to whip them up into a fervor so that they really go for broke and spend every last cent. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've only just begun. Next, after the basic, is the fantastic fluffy premium. We call this the Cloud Soft Supply. It kisses you like a divine angel's rim job.
Oh, ew! What is wrong with you, Strife? I didn't want that image in my mind!
Calm down now, Tev. You may not like the marketing strategy, but focus testing shows it works amongst the grody, ill-educated rednecks. The beauty of this product is that it's no different from the standard stuff, but we charge 50% more based on the marketing alone. That way, the backwater yokels think that they're getting their money's worth.
You are disgusting, Strife! Not only in your actions, but also your marketing campaigns.
Profit margins don't grow on trees, Tev, and expanding into the toilet paper business is the very definition of getting dirty. Now, next up is what we call the Rockstar treatment. Visit a 5-star resort every time you visit your golden throne.
This isn't paper, it's just pure gold.
I know, brilliant. We actually only make enough of this to supply the truly wealthy who can afford it. After all, there's no shortage of rich idiots who will take a dump on the world to live in the lap of luxury. Don't worry though, all the gold is reclaimed from old computers, so it's actually quite ecologically friendly.
No, it's not. I saw the workers throwing all the old circuit boards into a toxic fire outside.
Okay, you got me. I mean, there's no such thing as responsible consumption in excess. It's all dirty. But hey, telling people their products are green makes them feel good.
Okay, enough. Are you done? Is this everything?
Oh, not at all. Here at the top of our product line, and admittedly less expensive than the Rockstar brand, is the Heavy Duty. Tough enough for a real man.
A real man? What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know, the type of insecure man who thinks eating a pink frosted donut is a weakness, wearing anything other than burlap boxers will shrink his bits, and confronting his inner feelings will force him to accept that he's a mean prick to everyone because he's never dealt with his own inner turmoil. The type of guy who would rather look manly than take care of his exit port.
Okay, I get that.
Right, so now that we've covered the top products, I'll show you the discount stuff.
Oh, this should be good. What sort of mediocre trash would you qualify as a discount?
Well, to start off, we'll go one step below standard with our all-natural, organic, non-GMO whole wheat brand we call Nature's Cleanse.
Strife, this isn't even paper. It's just a block of hay.
I'm fully aware of that, Tev. I think it's pure madness, but there's a demographic of trust fund dumpster diving hipsters out there who think rubbing prickly weeds and grass against your bum chute makes you kinder to nature.
Yeah, I've met plenty of them in my life, but what do you charge for this?
Ah, now you're starting to catch on, Tev. It turns out this scale isn't even relevant outside of marketing. Everything on the higher end is more expensive than in the middle, but it turns out the less processed and more organic options down here are even more expensive. We're truly getting into some niche markets here, where we don't even accept cash payments. At this point, we're talking innocent souls and virgin blood measured by the pint.
Did you say virgin blood?
Like I've told you before, Tev, if you want to suck blood this day and age, you'll get more by convincing people to give it up willingly. I may not have a literal bloodthirst like you, but there are all sorts of biological applications virgin blood has. After all, the purity is unmatched.
Don't think I don't have my own operation, Strife. I'm a vampire. I've lived longer than you, and getting blood out of people is an art I've more than perfected at this point.
You keep telling yourself that, Tev. Now, let's move on to the last product, which we call Rugged.
Okay. Everything up to this point has made some amount of sense. But this is just a log of wood, Strife! It isn't even a processed product, just a raw material that will give you the worst case of splinters ever.
You're not wrong, Tevla, but the clientele don't seem to care about that.
Not care? Who are you trying to sell this to? Who would not care? Who would buy it?
Glad you asked. This product is actually for two sets of clientele. First, there are the men who have moved up in life but feel weak for trading their lumber axe for a pen. The type of men who earn more money than they know what to do with, so they buy an oversized truck and let everyone know they're overcompensating.
And the second?
Terrible do-it-yourselfers. People who are obsessed with home projects and take it too far.
Okay, but how are you even supposed to use this? I mean, it's not like it unrolls or anything.
With the premium upgrade, Tevla. The axe.
In the bathroom, a blade on a stick isn't a premium upgrade. It's a hazard!
You couldn't be more wrong, Tev. Just watch. Voila! Fresh bark for your butt. It's rough enough to be made by any terrible do-it-yourselfer, and tough enough for a grown man to unnecessarily push through at least one full wipe.
This is all giving me some very unpleasant imagery. Please tell me that you're done now and you have nothing more to torture me with.
I suppose I am. This is the entire product line, at least so far anyway. You never know what R&D will come up with next.
R&D? What on earth is there for you to research? I've seen nothing new here, just a bunch of rebranding.
Oh, picky. That's besides the point. Anyways, what did you come here for in the first place, Tevla?
Oh. Now that I think about it, this is kind of ironic, but there's a massive toilet paper shortage. And I was wondering if you had any I could borrow.
Let me show you what we've got!